seasons. I love you sometimes. I love you sometimes, yeah. And hourglasses and it's faded. Be my sunshine, sunshine, yeah. And violent breezes make my wind chimes. In my dark times, I got moonlight, it's not too bright, yeah. And well, I'm a man, so I fight the good fight, but not tonight. Not good at goodbyes, yeah. They say think twice, sage advice. Do what I feel like. I guess I'm not wise, yeah. And well, there's no Saturdays, then the Saturdays without her. This I can cover more than conquerors, but amateurs. When it's love, it's an escapade. Far from the escalade, we far from grace. The feelings always change, never to return again. Can we pick up a pen so we could change the story? Cause we know the end, yeah. Well, autumn leaves and sunshine, like the seasons. I love you sometimes. I love you sometimes, yeah. And hourglasses and it's faded. Be my sunshine, sunshine, yeah. And well, autumn leaves me in sunshine. Be my sunshine, yeah, sunshine, yeah. And autumn leaves me in sunshine. Be my sunshine, sunshine, yeah.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Between the lines, perfect my disguise. You can tell me lies, so what's the issue? Well, I'm building up a wall, it's 7 feet tall, so empty in these halls. So what's the issue? Well, I'm here by myself, guess everybody left. This isn't what I meant, so what's the issue? Oh, it's proving still the life you're living's just the people by your side. I wish I knew before I showed you out that there's no good in bite this soon. And this ain't solid ground, and my heart can't take much more. And this ain't working out when I ache and bruise so easily. And I don't wanna have another useless fight. I'd do anything if it can make things right. Love, rescue me. And I don't wanna have another useless fight. I'd do anything if it could make things right. Love, rescue me. it's just falling through. It's been overdue, and this ain't solid ground, and my heart can't take much more. And this ain't working out when I ache and bruise so easily, and I don't wanna have another useless fight. I'd do anything if it could make things right. Love, rescue me. And I don't wanna have another useless fight. I'd do anything if it could make things right. Love, rescue me. Oh, oh, I'm ready for something beautiful. I'm ready for, and oh, I'm ready for something beautiful. I'm ready for.
A couple months since summer, I think, right? When he was in school, so it's been a little while.
He was traveling. You went to Atlanta and a few other places?
Are you still in school? When do you graduate?
Next semester.
Oh, congrats. And what, business?
Sociology.
Very nice.
Wait till they hand him a mic because
Well-
we can't hear him.
Well, then you and I guess are going to chit-chat for a little while then.
Well, he's graduating. I'm going to graduation. I'm not talking to you. I'm not. Let me put this over here.
I told you this yesterday. I've told you that for a while.
You have not.
I did. You just choose not to listen. It's like being married. What's that lavender marriage we
something?
talked about
You're right.
today?
It is like being married. That's why I'm divorced twice.
It's the lavender marriage. It's,
Lavender marriage. I'm going to tell you something. First of all, don't say you told me so, because told me nothing.
I told you. It's okay. It's all good, though,
Grace,
because...
hit that light for me.
Hey, Arlie, how you doing? Look, you turn around, I got more people in this house already. You got some big announcements, though.
I got nothing. I'm so flabbergasted right now.
Once Curvins has the mic, we can talk to him. But in the meantime, I got a special edition of a new piece that was brought in yesterday. You want to share?
Nope.
So our good friend and artist, Max Lazega, made this piece for us. He actually has our Comcast piece as well. We have a new affiliation with WPBF, ABC in West Palm Beach. So we are now able to have an agency and place commercials on local television. So if you've got a business or anything you'd like to sponsor, we can place that commercial for you on Comcast as well as ABC, WPBF. So thank you to Max Lazega for putting all this together. You still not talking to me?
First of all, it's ABC. The affiliate is with
It's
ABC.
WPBF, yes.
No, PBF is the distributor.
No, that's the channel here.
No, I understand that, but you can put it anywhere on ABC.
Oh, okay.
So it's ABC affiliate WPBF.
Very nice.
So if you're going to say it, do it the other way.
Okay.
I'm still not talking to you.
But that was Curvins, and we haven't seen Curvins in a while, so thank you so much for starting off our middle of a week for us here today.
Yeah, no, thank you guys for having me again.
Hard to believe we're already in October, right?
Yeah, the year came, the year went, and we're wondering how fast it went by.
You said you were graduating this year?
Graduating next semester. So I have
Next
one
semester.
more semester to go.
And what's your major in?
Sociology.
Oh, you're going to be a social worker?
I hope not.
That's a study of
Good
people,
major to
right?
be in.
Correct. I'm trying to go to teaching high school probably.
Or you want to be a teacher?
Correct.
What do you want to teach?
Sociology.
Either social science or math. Yeah.
Well, that's always good. And the music, I heard you before the show talking about being picked up, or you've got some distributions happening.
Yeah, got something going on. I don't know if I should say it until
But you got
it
something's
happens,
going on,
but
though.
We got something going on.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you write all your own music?
Yeah, I do actually. Yes.
That's actually what they like about you.
Correct,
Is that
correct.
you write your own, because nobody writes their own music anymore.
They don't. That is true.
You go to AI, it prints a song out for you, and then you change 2 words, and legally you can say you wrote it.
Yeah, only you do that, though.
I'm not talking to you. First of all, you don't know what I do. You don't know if I do that or not. Maybe I wrote it,
I know you wrote it.
but you don't know
But I think you have
how
to
I
do
wrote
more
it.
than change 2 words.
Maybe it's 3. Maybe I changed the pencil. It doesn't make a difference. It's still writing. He'll tell you.
It makes a big difference.
Now, if he writes the song and J-Lo sings it, if J-Lo doesn't give him credit for it, nobody will ever know that he wrote it, which is what happens in that business. That's the sad part of it. But, some of the singers are nice and they'll say, oh, he wrote it, and yada, yada, yada.
So, awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Such a pleasure, as always. Anytime you graduate next semester or this semester?
Next semester.
All right,
next
so you're here
semester.
for a little while.
Yeah, I'm here
All
for
right,
a
so we're
little
going to see you again soon.
Yeah,
We're
absolutely.
looking at putting a fundraiser together for the Amp Media Futures Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the artists who made this, he's actually the 3rd person that said we should have an art auction to raise money for the foundation. So
Who
I
were the
think
other 2?
The auctioneer and Jay Harmon.
I guess she remembered.
So the auctioneer said, did you know this is what I do? I didn't even know he was an auctioneer, actually, when I spoke to him. Because is that why you're calling me? And it wasn't. It was something else. So he said he would be more than happy
That's
to
the guy
work
from
with us.
Delray that we met?
No, the guy from Boca Leeds. Yeah, his place is in Delray. So we're going to give him a call and see if we can come up with some
You
time.
should auctioneer stuff. We'll auctioneer you.
I think ABC, this might go for a higher price than me, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you don't show up when you say you're going to.
So that's hopefully in December that we're going to be able to put that together. So we got to figure out a date for that. But maybe you'll come do some entertainment with us.
Sounds like a plan.
Now, I got a question for you. So there's a contest that's coming. Does he qualify, or is he considered out of that league?
It doesn't say professionals not allowed. It doesn't say amateurs.
Have you gotten paid for your music yet?
By paid, you mean like paid shows and stuff? Or what?
That's a tricky one. Yeah, let's start there.
I've been paid to perform before.
You did pay perform, okay.
I do.
Did you
yes.
ever publish something that was paid for? Yeah, I know it's tricky.
I'm gonna say no. I think maybe no is the answer to that.
I'm going to
question.
tell you, because when I went to Hawaii, that lady won that contest. And
That's
she
what I was
was the
thinking.
backup voice
Yeah.
in a play. So I think that he can enter.
Absolutely.
I mean, we won't be the judges. No, I don't think we'll be a judge again after what you just did to me. But I think that he can enter and compete. I'm thinking of him. I'm thinking of Megan. I'm thinking of Lucky's daughter.
No. I think it's either juniors or adults. I don't think we can mix. Because that's just not equal.
Why?
Because an 11-year-old and someone who's been singing for more than she's been alive isn't really fair, I don't think, to her.
But it's an experience for her. She's going to say, of course I want to.
Oh, well, for the experience.
She
then
doesn't care about
absolutely.
winning. What is it with you? Everybody gets a trophy.
Yeah, pretty much.
No. It's like the Mets tonight. I don't care if they win. It makes no difference. They're not even supposed to be there. It's just experiencing it and seeing people looking around and they see you sing and you feel like $1 million for 2 minutes.
All right, so every Sunday night at Cheers on the Beach up in Melbourne Beach, there is a karaoke contest, and we apparently will be the judges on Sunday the 27th, and then I don't know why we're waiting, though, until January for them to come on the show.
No, we're not. Who told you that?
It was after the first of the year, I thought.
No, it's not. That's another event with Doug Flutie.
Oh, okay.
That's another event.
Gotcha.
The Miami Dolphin football team is going to meet Doug Flutie, and they're going to raise money for autism, which has nothing to do with this
So
event.
when are they coming in to sing the winner?
I don't know. We had a meeting there the 27th, but apparently you're not going. I don't know.
All right, more to come. We're going to
I'll
take a
take the guys
commercial
with
break.
me.
I'm going to talk to the guys.
They
We've
could
got,
be your vote.
we don't have mics. We have a phone call, though, also. Surprise for you.
This might not be good.
It's a good one. You're going to like this one.
Oh, you planned this?
No, actually, they called. I'm like, why is the board app calling me? But the board app called to tell me who was calling you.
Somebody was calling me?
Yes.
So they called you?
They called to tell me that you've got a surprise phone call.
Oh, I know who it is.
But
He's been calling me all night.
I know.
I know who it is. So put him on.
Well, you need mics, though.
Oh, okay.
So they got to bring those. But we've got Live Kaizen in the house, and the guys have all the bags over there. This product has, so sorry for you, Freddie, but it has saved my life. That it has been it's been a year of change I've had to make for my health, and Kaizen, the electrolyte mix, has been, oh my gosh, I can't even rave enough about it. I'm going to send it to my daughter. I've got all these people. I think I'm going to give it as Christmas gifts, and the frother is amazing, the glass jar, but the electrolytes, incredible.
It's amazing. The first time I tried this, it lit me up like a Christmas tree. Remember that?
I do.
And I said to you, this is lighting me up like a Christmas tree. And I'm talking to you, and I'm feeling like this sensation overtaking me, and you're not even paying attention. You're like, yeah, okay.
Well, while they're getting mics and everything, why don't we take a commercial break, set all these elements up correctly.
Paxton, don't go
You can
away.
follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at the Brooklyn Cafe TV for exclusive behind-the-scenes content. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channels and Amp Media Productions to see all of the shows that we produce right here in the studio, from Call Me Zena, Making Money with Laura Sanders, All County, You and Your Doctor, and many, many more. So more to come on the other side of this
If you're
break.
in every karaoke, you need judges, don't ask her.
We'll be right back.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty region pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
At Beauregards, we excel in precision and tradition, offering custom cuts and deliciously served deli meats. From grass-fed, dry-aged beef to handcrafted charcuterie, our meats are sourced locally from small Florida farms and ranches. From farm to table, farm to fork, no detail is overlooked. Beauregards is a family-owned business serving Boca Raton with the finest meats to offer. Discover quality and flavor under one roof. Contact us today at beauregardsfinemeats.com.
Now, I'm known as the guy who can fix just about anything, but the technology in most appliances requires very special training to fix. And that's why my family has Choice Home Warranty.
Choice Home Warranty covers over 25 major home systems and appliances. That's your AC, heating, plumbing, kitchen and laundry appliances, and so much more.
Call Choice Home Warranty now before something breaks down.
Get protection for your heating, AC, plumbing, kitchen and laundry appliances, and more.
Call 800-920-3819.
Frank A. Ruffolo, a renowned author and screenwriter known for his books such as 10048, Blue Falcon, Memoir of a Soldier, and his latest, Samuel of Sarah. Check out his website, frankaruffolo.com, for more info or purchase his books on Amazon.
Amp Media Futures Foundation is a non-for-profit organization dedicated to providing college students with immersive opportunities in media production, marketing, business skills, and communication.
Interns will learn professional workflow skills in editing, video and radio broadcasting, public relations, digital media, graphic curriculum, and access to equipment to make a positive impact.
Amp Media Productions is a full-service production house with a variety of shows ranging from the Brooklyn Cafe show.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a very busy Wednesday.
Sarah
Open your heart.
Spiritual.
Right here on the Oldies Station, you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
Call me Zena.
Teach by example, and that's what I try to do all the time, to teach by example.
Artist Loft.
Using that term more. Yeah, lofties, yeah.
And Gypsy Soul.
They love music. It's like their favorite thing to go to.
I teach like preschool up to 12th grade.
Yeah, nice.
You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Amp Media Productions. Please like and subscribe to all of our shows.
I want to be a first class champagne, please.
Giant comfort.
That's good. We offer opportunities to excel in the field of TV film production, social media management, video editing, set design, graphic design, sound engineering, journalism, and many more useful tools to help you land a career in the media business.
To volunteer or be a part of our team, or to make a donation of any size, please visit us at ampfutures.org. Help us to empower college students to create a positive impact with immersive hands-on experiences in media production. Help us amplify the future.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
It's amazing.
Do you remember the first gig we did at the Palm Beach Convention
I
Center?
remember.
It was on stem cells. Then on the last day I had to eat. You had to like get me food before I fainted.
You fainted, yeah.
And I said to you, my next contract I'm after for a lunch break.
No, you didn't say that. You were on the floor, and I fed you intravenously, but you got fed.
A long day. We're not going to do that again this week coming up. But we've got a phone call. I think we've got Baxton on the line. So good morning, Baxton. Good afternoon, Baxton.
Hello?
How are you?
I'm outstanding. How are you guys?
We have a question for you.
Oh, Grace has a question.
Grace had a question. American Idol apparently is in Atlanta. Why are you not there at American Idol?
I don't know. I didn't know it was in Atlanta.
He did not know. She sent you a text message and you ignored it.
He gave me a bloody heart attack yesterday.
Why, you didn't know it was me?
No, I didn't recognize your voice for a second. You were putting on some kind of accent, and all I heard was, "Why are you not here at your American Idol audition?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
We did that during the morning show, because Grace is now here. And we said, and she said that she told you to try out for American Idol because it's in Atlanta now and you haven't tried.
You know?
Oh, next year.
A good thing to try.
You're doing
I
good,
miss
buddy.
you guys.
We
I
miss
really
you
do.
too. You're going to come visit us over Christmas break?
Yeah. I'm gonna try. I mean,
Any sentence that starts
it out
with
of things with. Huh?
Any sentence that starts with usually means no.
All right, we miss you, buddy.
No, like it all depends on this work.
All right, when you get off for work. Thanks for checking in, big guy.
Yep. Love you
Talk
guys.
to you soon. Bye. Bless you.
Bye-bye.
Mr.
You guys have the transition for Kaizen? What, did you open these boxes?
I can't open them.
So we started working with John and Jordan Behrens of Live Kaizen, and we have a 90-day commitment to change because we started working with you guys in October. So we figured it'll take us through the end of the year.
I figured it
It's
out.
1% better every day.
I'm not
So
too
you guys
smart.
have it?
And that's
All right, let's roll it.
I figured it out. I'm not too smart.
Discover Kaizen, where excellence meets your daily routine. Visit livekaizen.com/cafe10 to elevate your lifestyle today.
All right, and we are back. So this product that we talked about, this electrolytes, has saved my life. Can you imagine what I would be like without these? And now the electrolytes, when you order them on livekaizen.com/cafe10, this glass jar comes with it, which is an incredible value. But the guys are here, and we're kicking off our commitment to change to get 1% better every day. So me, it's been health, and my journey has been, I stopped dairy, so that was a journey in itself, but it hasn't been too bad, and then adding your electrolytes. So we're kind of asking everyone, what can you do better every day? And sometimes it's not better health, right? Someone wants to spend more time with their kids, whatever it is that makes your life better is what we're working on. So I'm going to ask you, what are you looking to do?
Hand? What is this?
Nice to meet
How
you.
you doing?
For 90 days,
What
your
about
commitment to change.
You know my commitment
Well,
to
but
change.
nobody else does.
My commitment to change. I gotta drink more water, and as you see, I gotta walk more. I gotta get my sugar back down. I got some issues that I gotta take care of. I mean, my commitment. Didn't I tell you? I think it was when you were co-hosting with me that the 3 months, the last 3 months of the year for a diabetic is the worst 3 months in the history of mankind, because you want to eat everything and you don't want to leave nothing behind, and your sugar soars out of control. And I'm at that stage where my doctor right now is giving me 5 weeks to get back on the horse, or I'm going to be taking insulin. So it is what it is. And you saw me start today, and I'm huffing it around the block. It's amazing how I know everybody that I walk around with. But this is that's a good beginning to use when I come back. I take a shot of that, and away we go. I'll be walking again at 3.
So it's really timely that we're putting this together, because I think everyone has something that they want to change, whether it's better health, better sleep, better family relation. I mean, in my mind, it could be anything that you want to better yourself. And you inspired me when you guys talked about going to Japan, and he still talks about eating the rice until it liquefies. Yeah. But how do we get 1% better every day? And you just went to Mexico.
We did.
And I just need you to get closer to your mic. How was that?
Yeah, it was great. We were in a remote jungle town out there. It's called Sayulita, so it's about an hour north of Puerto Vallarta. We were sponsoring a retreat there. It's called the Bioculture Retreats. They're kind of a novel concept right now, where they bring a bunch of health and wellness creators into their property, and a brand like us and other brands in the same space that uphold the same values all sponsor it, and the creators make content for it.
You're able to create like authentic relationships with the affiliates, which is something that's missed when you're just reaching out to people by Instagram or email. It's more transactional than an actual relationship that you're creating. So it's good because throughout the week we're doing other activities with them, like bonding activities. So it's better to create that authenticity, because it just is better for the long run.
And what is some of the response you got about the products?
Unanimously loved.
Loved.
Yeah. Everyone raves about it. It's great. Yeah, we always get really good feedback there.
I never realized the importance of electrolytes, because we see all the commercials for all the things that we know that are electrical colors, right? And all the things that the athletes are making, all the things that were made in Gainesville. And we buy them because you think all electrolytes are okay, right? You don't realize what your body really needs. And then I started on this journey, and I had all these functional tests done, and my electrolytes were all wacky all over the place. And I still didn't know what that meant. But then I kept reacting to all different preservatives and different artificial colors and the blues and the reds, not knowing what to get. And then you Google things, and there's a million. And then you guys literally show up like the next day. We get a text, and like, he's got an electrolyte supplement. And I thought, there's no way God actually just sent this to my phone from Grace the next day as I was looking for them. But yes, here you are. And it has changed my life, that I never knew I needed them, because I never really felt dehydrated. Mm-hmm. I just never felt great. I just figured it was part of being my age. You just, you don't feel so great all the time.
Yeah, and people think it's normal not to feel well, and they just wake up sluggish, they have brain fog, they're anxious. It's a laundry list of mal-effects that can easily be avoidable.
Well, I have to tell you, the anxiety was the big one. Mm-hmm. And the heart palpitations. So, you should see my medical bills now. I went through an entire cardiac workup. Things that, the bills are now coming in, and everything, thankfully, is fine. I started drinking this product, and my heart palpitations have gone away. My anxiety has gotten better. I may still make you crazy. But for me, and I asked you, is that even a thing? Yeah. And you said it's the taurine in the product.
Exactly.
Now, how does that work? Because I'm like, oh my gosh, literally, it's amazing. How does that work?
So taurine was actually approved in Japan as a congenital heart disease treatment. So, I mean, taurine just has an unbelievable amount of benefits. If you search it up on PubMed or any of those public places where they publish all the studies for supplements, it's unbelievable the amount of benefits that it has, specifically for the heart as well. It's just very neuroprotective. Your heart is also just a bunch of electrical synapses, which obviously when you input electrolytes into your body, you're going to function better.
It like
simple.
Makes the blood flow more efficient throughout your body with the taurine.
For me, it's like you felt so anxious, so energetic, and for me, as soon as I drink that, my anxiety goes away. Like I can just feel calmer.
That's the taurine too.
That's the taurine.
So, like a lot of anxiety is like
in my brain.
Excitotoxicity in your brain. Like
Yes.
it's a lot of neurons firing too much. That's why you can get like scatterbrained, or it can even lead to like stroke or dementia later in life. But taurine actually reduces the glutamate, which is a big aspect of that anxiety. So it balances it out, just like it balances the electrolytes at the cell.
It's just amazing. And instantly, if I start getting anxious, I make another. Literally, I make another one. I take a scoop and water, and I keep it with me all the time. Do you promote it like this, or because I feel like you should let more people know how amazing this is?
Yeah, you definitely could. You definitely could promote it like that. I mean, there's just so many benefits that it encompasses where it's hard to pinpoint each one. And there's a bunch of stuff, especially with social media and TikTok and Instagram, that don't like when you make any claims. So we have to be very careful about what we say on those.
You do. I guess I don't, though. That's what you always say. I don't have to, but because I can tell you how great I feel on it, that I can work out no heart palpitations. By the last test they were in, I was ready to cancel it because I'm like, I feel so good. And it was pretty much, why are you here? But I was like, all right, I'll finish the whole battery of tests that I was doing. This was just last week. But I knew it was going to be fine because I knew I drank this on the way to the doctor's office, and I knew I was going to be fine.
It was pointed out to me yesterday when I went to the doc that she says to me that diabetics are naturally dehydrated. It's a given. And any diabetic who tells you it's not is not true. Drinking coffee also has made it worse because for every cup of coffee that you drink, you have to drink 3 glasses of water or something ridiculous number like that. So, and it doesn't matter if it's decaf, in-calf, out-calf, it makes no difference. It's not even about the caffeine. It's the way the body is registering what you're drinking. So I told them about the product. And I got 5 weeks to turn this thing around. And then everything is on the table. And she wants to see everything that I'm taking. You actually know this lady. She came with Dr. Hare and sat in the background. She runs the program now. And she came in, she says, what is going on? She closed the door, she locked the door. She says, okay, you're not leaving here until we figure out what's going on here. But being hydrated is not the same as being hydrated. There's the wrong way and there's the right way of doing it. And if your body is not absorbing it or it's absorbing everything else that it shouldn't be absorbing, you got a problem. And all you're doing is you're adding a match to that problem. And adding a match is not where I'm at right now. I got to cut it so slim that even if it's salad for the next 5 weeks with a protein, because the protein is important, then that's what it's going to be. But she said to me, if you feel that this is making you good, let me see what the numbers are in 5 weeks. So you saw, I got to walk around with a chart now. Everything that I do is being charted. That's the first time in my life all of this has happened. But she did not say no to this. Apparently, she did some research on you guys because she knew the product inside out. And I said, really? I says, you know about the coffee? She says, yeah, but this is the thing I want you to be using because if you're drinking this, it means that you're really walking. So I got to tell her how many steps I take a day. So
You got to let us know, too. You'll be like a Kaizen
I got to
case
let
study.
everybody know. Everybody know.
Send us the results. We'll post them on the website.
Well, now that I know that I can take that with me to New York, I'm going to take it with me. I'm going to take it to New York, and I didn't think I could put the powder on the suitcase, but I'm going to take it with me because the object of the game, and I'm going to get Christina involved in this conversation as well. I watch her work out, and sometimes things hurt on the body, like my ankle or my knee or my hip, so I couldn't walk. Not to make an excuse. You got to bear the pain. But what she is telling me, the psychology she's using, is if you're taking that, it means you're thirsty and you're getting hydrated. That means you're walking, you're doing the exercise and everything else. So it's a good logic. It's a good formula. It does work. I don't know what the hell is in it, but whatever it is, whether it's that stuff or something else.
It's incredible.
It lit me up. I gave it to Sarge, the coffee, and she was walking around here like a top. And I'm watching, and I asked her, how do you feel? She said, oh, it's the same. She was moving around like a jigsaw puzzle over here. It gives you this burst of energy, and you don't realize it. And that's what's changed about you. You don't stop. You're like scary not stopping.
There's so many things to do, and I was telling the guys, I take my old drink packets, I pour it out in a funnel, I put a scoop in each one, and I take it on the plane with me. I take an empty water bottle. You know, you can take an empty one. There's refill stations all over the airports. You just put in what you want, you drink it, and I always have it with me. You just can't take the water with you.
Correct. But the object of the game in my world is that I have to drink one of these, maybe 3 of these a day, and that's going to be one of them because you want to keep staying hydrated. Now you're going to get one step ahead. You want to stay ahead of the game. So
You won't really need as much hydration too taking this because it's going to hydrate you for longer, especially the taurine, balancing the electrolytes at the cellular level. Your body inherently knows what it needs, right, as far as minerals and nutrients goes. So if you're just giving yourself plain water, it's not getting what it actually needs to function.
Mm-hmm. It's not. And it's funny you say that because yesterday I walked after taking it. It was a different walk today when I didn't take it. And there's more of a stretch. You could feel the tug on the energy you need to finish the round. So I got to take it and then do the walk. I'm going to do what Coach used to tell me, drink.
I want to ask you guys, does the electrolytes help with inflammation?
Yes.
So that's what I think you're feeling is your pain is pain, but you've got inflammation. And if this helps with the inflammation, it's going to not only hydrate you, but release the inflammation and release the pain.
Well, yeah, when you gain the weight and you have the sugar beating on you, it's going to create the inflammation. It's when, and you know, you hit a certain weight and it takes a little bit more to get the inflammation to go. But you have to have the ingredients to get there. And this helps me. So maybe I walk down to not Linton. Maybe I walk down to Yamato. But I can feel the drag. It's funny because all of a sudden everything is on a microscope. So I took it yesterday and the walk was easy. I didn't take it today when you saw me go. Same walk, and it dragged. It was like something was missing.
There's minerals and nutrients, yeah. I mean, the CMOS and the taurine both together are really anti-inflammatory. They have a high antioxidant profile, so it's going to detox the body out completely.
And that's the other aspect that I'm counting.
So are you guys still looking for change or to better yourselves? You're good where you're at?
No,
all right, so at the level you're at,
goal.
what is like your commitment for the next 90 days?
I mean, me personally, I'd like to work on being present more. Not being on my phone so frequently.
Sure.
Building the business, it's been a lot of constantly being on the phone, and whether it's talking, texting, or finding people on Instagram to work with us, stuff like that. So I definitely like to limit the phone time because it takes away from, personal relationships and just time being present.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm definitely working on becoming more of a organized scheduler in my days, so...
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, if we want to keep building Kaizen as big as we possibly can and keep getting that 1% better every day, then I need to be able to organize my schedule perfectly so it becomes a lot easier to do so.
Did you guys ever check into FITSE?
No, we did not.
The conference, we're going to be there next week.
That's next week? Okay. Is it on Friday?
It's Wednesday and Thursday.
Okay, Wednesday and Thursday.
We also have something in January, with, she was mentioning before, with Doug Flutie. And the reason that I want to set that up is because Doug still talks to people in the NFL. And to be honest with you, the angle I have is to get it to a player. Because the NFL is a copycat league. And once a player gets it, it gives him the advantage. Even if he thinks it, he's going to reveal it to somebody else. So the object of the game is to meet him and see if he can get it to an NFL player. And then you're really going to be busy.
Yeah,
that'd be ideal.
Because the game would change.
We have a UFC athlete that we work with right now. We're working on expanding that. So any and all athletes we're looking to work with.
You got to try it, Christine.
Absolutely, I will definitely try it. I've been doing like trace minerals, 4,000 volts, 40,000 volts. That definitely has helped me tremendously. I was getting so much dryness, and they kept telling me you're not hydrated enough. I drink a gallon of water a day as an athlete, and I wasn't going anywhere. One of the other things, I'm going to order this as soon as I go home, and I'm going to bring it to the gym. I work out at the Redcon 1 gym. We have a lot of the athletes there, the bodybuilders, This would be tremendous in that space.
Absolutely. Without a doubt, that would be amazing.
I was going to ask you, Christine, because
Yes.
you got to stay hydrated to do what you do. I mean, I get tired just watching what you do. But you got to stay hydrated, and there are different types of hydration, right?
Absolutely.
Because you're using different parts of your body when you're working on, and well, not in your case, because you're like jumping on boxes and what have you.
Well, I believe that fitness should be diversified, much like you would diversify your investment portfolio. And it has to be diversified. I spent years where I've done extremes in different things, and that never ends well. You get burnt out in different ways, or you have imbalances in different things. But when you can diversify the different things that you do, it gives you a much more well-rounded approach, including rest, which that I was the biggest culprit of not doing. But yeah, some jumping on boxes, jumping exercises, even if you're a senior, it's called plyometric work. It's going to make a huge difference for you because it keeps you mobile, it keeps agility, it keeps different things. Obviously, there's different levels to that. I get a little crazy sometimes, but yeah.
But you keep it interesting, right? I mean, you don't want to get bored doing the same thing over and over again. So I see you have weights when you're doing pull-ups and what have you.
Well,
But water's
everybody should do weight
important.
training, and you should lift weights like your life depends on it, because it does.
Yeah.
Water's important, but it does not hydrate you like you think it's going to.
No, I was drinking a gallon a day.
Until you realize that, until you're not feeling optimal, and you think it should be okay,
Well,
you got to know your body.
What is good for you if the alternative in your life is soda? Or the alternative in your life is a bottle of booze, and all of a sudden water's looking like,
It's important, but it doesn't have the electrolytes and the
Correct.
minerals that your body needs. And in Florida, you need it because it's constant dehydration and humidity.
Correct, and it's not enough, and that's what Doc was telling me. She says, at the beginning when I did the program, they got me down. It worked for me. She says, but your body's made the change, so you gotta raise it up. You gotta get bigger in terms of what you're taking in for hydration. So here we go.
It's true. All right.
1% better every day, Freddie, right?
1%. All right, got to ask Arlie. Would you do anything to get 1% better every day? And your commitment to change?
Grab
Just
your
grab
mic.
that mic that's next
Grab
to you.
that mic right next to you.
The black one. Yeah.
I was thinking about that listening to this because since I remember I was in my 40s and I read an article that if you wanted to make a difference in your body, your strength, and just your overall health, you really needed to change your act by, you're like no later than 48. And I started doing that little by little, and I do more today than I did 10 or 15 years ago. And I'm really happy about that, but I always need to do something more because you can't just keep doing the same thing over and over again.
It's true.
So
1% better every day. It's just a little bit. It's just a little tweak every day. Next thing you know, you'll be at 5 weeks. You're like, I got through this.
It's funny. I thought you guys spoke to Lindorf and the Mets because that is their thing, is one step better every day, because they gone through this journey that nobody would ever believe. I mean, you could write a book of what happened to them this year, but he came up with that. And I'm sitting there and go, did the guys talk to him? Because they have the same philosophy of one step better every day.
And you really have it on your website. The electrolytes you get the glass bottle with. Like, it's really there. You go to check out, next thing you know, there's 2 things in your cart. So everything you say happens, which is to do business with a company where it's really the way you say it is amazing.
Yeah.
So we love that.
That's what we push for. And just to clarify, it is with your first purchase, you get the free bottle, and the frother you get with the first purchase of coffee.
It's amazing.
And be on the lookout. We're going to have some deals coming up next month for Black Friday. And then, of course, Cafe 10, use at checkout as well. They can be multiplied on top of each other.
Are you guys planning a Christmas box gift, something for Christmas?
Well, we have a bundle coming out, just a Welcome to Wellness bundle. So it'll just be heavy savings when you buy both, along with getting the bottle and the frother. And then we have some merch coming out. We have new hats, shirts. I know we have hoodies on the store right now, but we're always expanding. So, yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that.
It's good stuff, I tell you.
We're thrilled to have you on board, so thank you. Great commitment to change for the holiday season, too.
And in 5 weeks, if the numbers go in the right direction, she's going to have us, I'm going to have you guys meet the Diabetes Society to the clinic. They have one there. And again, everything's on the table, like she said. So if it happens, she's going to want you guys to talk, talk health to a group of diabetics. And they come in all over the world, and they come into the place. So we'll see what's going to happen.
We would love to, yeah. We're trying to make some change in any way we can.
Absolutely. I think it's a good arsenal to have. It's smart to do it the smart way, not the other way. And the hardest thing to do is to stay on point. You can stop smoking cigarettes, but you got to stop smoking cigarettes.
It's just one moment at a time. It's not even a day at a time.
I know,
it's
but
just one
eating
thought
is
at a
different.
time.
Eating is different because eating is something you do every day. And I even went to that philosophy of trying to eat until it liquefies. Forget about it. It never happened.
You need to be in the right environment. That's what it is. You need to be forced by monks in Japan to do it.
They had to put me in a casket, in a mummified thing, and then keep chewing. But it doesn't work. And it's easier to have bad habits than it is to have good habits. And I thought that having good habits, the muscle memory, you continue to have them. Not so much.
Well, you're building up the discipline too, even though if you don't do it the first time, the next time that you make yourself do it, that's building up that muscle. Like, I know Andrew Huber, I don't know if you know him, he calls it limbic friction. Like in your brain when you don't want to do something, that's limbic friction happening inside of your brain. But as you keep doing stuff you don't want to do, you build up that muscle to fight against it. So the more you do hard things, the better you get at it.
There's an old saying is don't be bigger than the game. And when I was at 181 pounds and my sugar was 6.3, I'll never forget, I got the phone call from the doctor that it came down to 6.3. And when I walked into the clinic, I got a standing ovation from the nurses. And I'm like, what the hell did I just do? Did I hit lotto? And that moment is when I should have captured it and said, okay, got to keep doing what I'm doing. And I didn't do that. I decided to celebrate and have a cake and have a this and have a that. And the next thing you know, it's out of control. The weight isn't as bad as I thought. It's only 20 over. That's okay. I can get that off. But you got to be disciplined, and you got to stay right. And if you have something like what I have, you better stay right. And that's why yesterday when our friend was in here, and she's a type 1, she can't afford to do what I did. She wouldn't be around. So, I'm giving a third chance, as they say, right? So here we go.
Check it out, livekaizen.com/cafe10 for 10% discount. And take a look for new health bundles coming out as well for the next 90 days. So what is your commitment to change? Let us know. We're going to be putting up some videos of our crew and guests, asking them to say how they can be 1% better every day. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
If they call in, I'll give away a Kaizen jar. And then we'll talk to see if we can get them to try the product and then come and let us know.
Sounds
Especially if you're a diabetic, call in. And you get this, and no, Jojo, you don't count.
Sounds good. All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we've got Arlie Castillon we're going to talk about. I'm glad you're here, Christine. Too bad one of you guys aren't a woman, or you could join this group as well. 100 plus women who can, South Palm Beach County, but maybe your mom would want to.
Change.
You can always change. More to come, and we'll be right back.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Known for his Art Deco Cubist style and compositions with dancing saturated color, Ken Bieberman has lived and breathed art his whole life. From the early 80s, he's influenced the Art Deco district of Miami Beach. Featured in numerous restoration projects, hotels, galleries, and clubs, Bieberman creates for everyday folks and celebrity clientele. He's also the proprietor of Art Repro, a giclée and scanning company in Pompano Beach. When it comes to scanning high resolution, size is not an issue. Professionally scanning art up to 10 feet and 64 inches in width, Art Repro utilizes state-of-the-art equipment. On quality canvas or paper, archival ink, and printing mediums are put to use. Art Repro ensures colors are true and every nuance of the art is captured, including the canvas weave. Perfection is the priority. Contact artist Ken Bieberman today at 954-547-0095 or visit his website www.artrepro.net.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you. Call 800-978-4815. That's 800-978-4815. Call now.
Discover Kaizen, where excellence meets your daily routine. Our premium products are crafted with the highest quality ingredients to elevate your mind, body, and spirit. Enjoy Kaizen coffee for clean, sustained energy and clarity without unnecessary additives or harsh effects. Or experience our Kaizen hydration solution designed for peak performance and lasting rejuvenation. For those who demand the best, Kaizen is always sugar-free, non-GMO, and free from artificial additives. For more information, visit livekaizen.com/cafe10 to elevate your lifestyle today.
What if this happened to you when you're alone? With MedGuard Alert's new Care Watch, you can connect with medical professionals instantly, 24/7. No cell phone required. This life-saving medical device acts as a phone as well as a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And if you have Medicare or Medicaid, you may qualify to get yours free. Don't wait. Call us to get your Care Watch right now.
Welcome to the Florida International Trade and Cultural Expo.
70 countries, 200 plus vendors.
This is where the world meets.
Every country in the world should come here to FITSE because there's always an opportunity to do business together.
We're bringing the world to Broward, and we invite everyone to join us every year.
Don't miss it. It's one of the best events in Broward County.
I'll see you at FITSE 2024.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Rose and float of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I looked at clouds that way. But now they only block the sun. They rain and they snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds illusions that I recall, 'cause I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way that you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall, because I really don't know love. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way. Oh, but now old friends, they're acting strange. They shake their heads and they tell me that I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions that I recall, because I really don't know life at all. Don't know life. I really don't know love at all.
Yeah, we're back.
Our very own Baxton Sumner.
Every time I see that face, I miss him.
I know. I
miss him. It's a tough
All right, you ready? We got Arlie Castellone joining us of 100 Plus Women Who Care, South Palm Beach County. I know there's 2 chapters in Palm Beach County. And the 100 Plus Women Who Care is an incredible organization that I've been with, I guess about a year, a little over a year now. And every quarter, all of the money that the women that are members donate goes to a charitable organization.
Good
So I got the pleasure of going last quarter. I can't believe we're coming up again already in November. I think you have a mic?
Yes, I do.
So I wanted to bring Arlie in because they don't quite have 100 women in this chapter. And the goal is 100 women, $100 a quarter, $10,000 to a foundation every quarter, right? It's a win-win. It ends up being like $33 a month for people if you break it down. You think, what could you do? What do you do with $33 a month? A lot of times when you think about it that way, the $100 is manageable for people.
That's so true. And the reason this organization got started is that there was a very philanthropic woman doing volunteer work in Jackson, Mississippi about 19 years ago. And she was made aware of the need of new moms needing cribs. They didn't have them. They'd put their babies in drawers or boxes. So she got together with her friends who got friends, and 100 of them got together, donated money, and they had $13,000, and they bought 300 cribs. And that was the idea behind 100 Women Who Care. So today there are over 500 chapters throughout the United States, the Caribbean, and also the UK. In South Florida, we actually have 5 chapters, which is really unique. But it also talks to you about the giving that women do for local causes. It's Miami, Fort Lauderdale, South Palm Beach County, North Palm Beach County, and Jupiter Tequesta. And the whole idea is that we get together once a month. If you can come to the meeting, wonderful. If
Once
not,
a quarter.
once a quarter. Thank you. Once a quarter. If you can come to the meeting, wonderful. If not, you can still make your donation. Most members have a recurring $100 set up every quarter, and we hear presentations from 3 vetted local organizations, and we fund them. And the way we do it is that we give them 5 minutes each to speak, and then we do a secret ballot. And so we select the selected charity winner that quarter while everybody's there. And it's so great because everybody walks out feeling so great that they're really helping these small charities that might not make it or exist if it weren't for funding. And as Dawn mentioned, our goal is 100 members. We have probably about 65. Some come, some go, but that seems to be the number that we're kind of stuck at. And the way it works is that everybody gives $100, so that would be $6,500. And then the Richard M. Schultz Family Foundation, he's the founder of Best Buy, has a wonderful charity, and wonderful foundation, and they provide a 50% matching donation to up to $5,000. So then that brings us closer to over $10,000. But imagine if we had $10,000 and we had the other $5,000, $15,000. And there are times when the vote is so close. It's always close, but sometimes it's like one ballot difference that we could even split them and then just give more every quarter.
Which I think would be so great because so many, I know for our organization, even $3,000 gives us the ability to buy maybe 2 cameras and lunch for them a couple times a week. Like even the 10,000 divided in thirds for small foundations like ours makes a huge difference. Just by getting the membership up plus that 5,000 match, it's a win-win.
It is.
And all the foundations are great. Like to choose. Last time it was so hard to choose because you had the equines, you had clothing for children who can't afford clothes.
Right,
things that are like every organization's amazing. Then you had the one that Darcy had the quarter before.
Yes, Mila's Belief.
Helping children with cancer, families whose children have cancer. Come on, how can you not help that?
Right. And sometimes everybody's eyes are just teared because it just gets to you so much, the need. And we don't really think about it. We are in Boca Raton. There is a lot of money here, but there's a lot of need that we don't really see in our community. And that's really what we try to do. And it's just a wonderful cause.
And it's a great group of women.
How many causes do you vote on for the piece?
Well, we have usually the charity member or a member will sponsor a particular charity, and they let us know they will be talking, and we've already vetted them. And so if there are more than 3, we put the names in a hat, and 3 are selected. Those 3 have 5 minutes, and then, the process starts. And if you're not selected, you still have 2 other opportunities during that calendar year to be selected and put your name in the hat.
So you can go again, even though. Okay.
Yes.
For that calendar, yeah, it's interesting. It's a good concept.
It's a great cause. The men, like the Impact 100 men, I mean, they've been giving out money and supporting foundations, but I feel like this foundation, not as many women know about, and actually they told me from Sensibility. Bonnie told me, she's like, you have to get back in there and you have to go, and she wasn't there last quarter. But she registers, she says, for all of them.
She does. She's the first one to sign up every quarter. And True, she signed up again this Monday as soon as the Eventbrite invite went out. So, and anybody interested in looking into the organization, you can easily find us on Eventbrite. 100 plus, the sign plus, Women Who Care South Palm Beach. And you'll have, there's the invite for the event on November 13th, a Wednesday, 5:30 to 7:15, and it has an explanation of what we do. The meeting itself is $30. We provide appetizers, 2 glasses of wine, and then people get to mingle for the first half hour, get to know each other. There have been some really great friendships that have been made, business opportunities, and then we're there to just try to make our community a little better.
And actually, Claire Goyette was here last week, and we were chatting because I just met her at your event, and she's Miss, what did she call it? The Marvelous Miss Medicare. So I want to introduce her to you, Christine, because she doesn't do what you do, and you don't do what she does as far as insurance. And I thought this is like a great networking opportunity. So I think she's going to put a segment together here because her season opens the 16th. Was that yesterday?
Yes.
Or today? So Medicare open enrollment starts now, and it runs through, I guess, the end of the year. And then she's got her second half that she kicks off in January. So she's slam busy, but she came to me, she said, well, can we work together? And so she was brand new at that meeting.
Isn't that wonderful?
It was wonderful.
That's an example of how it works. And you make really some great friendships there. And everybody's so happy to see each other.
Well, you and Ann are so lovely the way you lead it. You really are so gracious and so kind. I brought Linda Hamburger with me the last time also. She's hilarious in herself. Christine, you should, I think everyone should come at least for the meeting. You don't even have to be a member to go to the meeting. You can just go to the meeting and see if you like it.
Exactly. It's open for anybody who would like to attend. Eventbrite, 100 plus Women Who Care South Palm Beach.
And the meeting is in West Del Rey area.
It's in West Del Rey in the Bridges, which is on Lyons, in the clubhouse. So we've got plenty of space, and it's a lovely venue.
So, Christina, I was thinking that we should share it with the Del Rey Chamber also. Because there's so many women in the Del Rey Chamber, I think this is like a nice kind of cross-networking paths with it also.
We have our Focus on Women's group, too, and there's a lot of women in that. I think we have over 100 in that group.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Do you have meetings?
You know what? We do 4 events a year. So, and we always attach a charity to it, but there's a lot of there's a huge network of that in Del Rey.
And there's a lot of not-for-profits that are associated when we went to the kickoff.
Well, they have the nonprofit council. Yeah. So I think quarterly the nonprofit council gets together and they talk a lot about the nonprofit businesses. They give a lot of education, and there's always for-profit there as well. This month they're doing Do Good Del Rey. So you have a for-profit business and a nonprofit business, and they partner up, they team up, and then they host an event. And, it's obviously to bring charity and raise money for whatever is going on. So there's been some really awesome events events that have gone on. The hurricane kind of threw a monkey wrench in a few of them, but for the most part, it's been a very successful month for those businesses and the nonprofits. It's been
Right.
really cool to see.
Oh, good. I know my co-chair, Ann Bettinger, was a member for a while, but I'll need to reconnect with her on that. So
It's a
thank
nice
you.
way to cross-network women, right? Because
Yes.
if in one organization, like we knew Christine, we did that one, and then I wanted you to come in and meet Arlie, because there's so many ways to connect in business. It's fantastic. And
It
just to
is.
meet different people,
Yeah.
because
It
everything's
is.
changed. Dating apps have changed. People want to meet face-to-face again. So I think even virtual meetings have changed. People want to get back out and meet each other,
Yeah.
see what's happening.
The power of that connection, it just goes so far.
It does. Yeah.
And we were talking about that before the show, with Christine, that she goes to a lot of different events. And she has a packed schedule. That she's sitting here is amazing, because you got to get her 1 or 2 weeks in advance. But it's powerful because people get to know you, they get to know what you're about, you get to introduce people like the guys today. It just works in your favor, and you want to keep doing that to grow your business. So Christine is also looking to hire experience, right? I mean, you say it better
Not
than
hire them. Anybody that's looking for an opportunity that's already in health insurance. You know, if you have, are you looking for a private product portfolio? We have a very extensive portfolio of products, and I can write anybody, anywhere, anytime, and it doesn't matter the time of the year. So that's always a good thing to have any agents out there that are looking for some extra products that they might want to write around the country. They're outside of Obamacare, they're outside of Marketplace, because, you know, most agents can have Marketplace, but these are very unique.
It's
So
a
you
nice way to
You
network.
can associate your piece with their piece to offer people more
Yeah.
coverage, correct?
Yes, and we offer a lot of support. You know, I have mentorship, and there are big teams of people, and each of the carriers we work with, they're literally a grassroots movement, and they're helping America, because what they do is they fight for the client. So your clients, when they're on a plan, they need a coordination of benefits, a bill's going to show up, or something might not be covered in a doctor's office. That company is going to step in, and they're going to say, well, wait a minute, what's going on here? What's going on with these bills? And we're going to make sure that everything is going to be on the up and up.
It's a good way to network, so I want to introduce her to Claire, so that would be lovely.
That would be great.
And when is the next meeting, Claire?
It's November 13th, a Wednesday at 5:30. And one thing I didn't mention, in South Florida, we started originally with just Miami, and it's been growing over time, and then also in North County. But so it's been almost 11 years, and we've raised over $1.5 million for a number of our local charities. So yeah, we just want to keep going. So please join, and join us for the November 13th meeting.
That's powerful stuff. I remember when I first met you, they called from California, some people that I knew, looking for women empowerment shows and programs. Remember that? That was 9 years ago?
A long time ago. But you realize that not all the women that go, not everyone has a business. Women just want to give back, or they're retired, or they just want to give back for whatever reason. It's a nice way, even if you're retired or you're a stay-at-home mom, to get out, meet some other great women, and help other foundations. Because you're right, people don't know what they don't know. Like, we've already lost sight of what's happened to the hurricane because it's off the news if it hasn't affected you. You don't realize that there's kids that need help, like sensibility kids and families that are suffering, and even our kids here could use a little bit of help, for sure.
It's funny, I was watching ABC News this morning, and they actually, what you just said is what they said. They said, we want to keep the storm in the news. So there are people that are volunteering from this side of Florida, heading over there out of their own expense, out of their own gas, out of their time. They're going with chainsaws and everything else just to help communities.
You know, even look here in Wellington and all the places that were hit so hardly.
Yeah, but this guy's went over to the other side, and they interviewed him, and they asked him, why are you doing this? He says, because I can. A simple answer is, because I can.
That's a good tagline, actually.
And everybody came, and there was the businesses that open, that have something to offer, are feeding them. Because they found out the story, and it got out. And it's, you know, sometimes you need an affiliate to put it out there, but they don't want it to die either.
That's a great tagline. Like, why do you do it? Because I can.
Because I can. That's all he said, because I can. And he was there, and they asked him, do you know anybody here? Can you imagine? He doesn't know anybody. And he says, I got 1,000 friends now. And he's cutting up trees, and they're moving it to the side and everything else. And they asked him, what did you decide? Get up one day? And he says, I decided to get up on a Monday morning. He says, you know what, I'm going to make a difference. He called in late to work. He took a week off from his job. So now he's not making any income. And he goes over. You'll see him. It's just all over the news. And he says, I just want you to, if you're watching me, come on over and help me. Anything you can do, come over and help me. And, and that's really what it's all about, isn't it?
It's certainly a charitable heart.
100%.
And you also have a cleaning service.
Yes.
Tell us about your business.
We, Sparkle Team, we're based in Boca 22 years, and we're a franchisor and provide commercial and medical building services in Palm Beach and Broward.
Wow.
So I was thinking about this light that you can share this information because this helps cleans the air.
It's amazing technology, this light. As a matter of fact, I saw that he posted.
Because it comes in, we don't have them, but it comes in fluorescence, right?
We don't have the fluorescent, but we got the little round
We got the little ones.
The little ones.
Oh, is it a UV light?
Well, I don't know how to explain this. My son, who's Mr. Brain, came over, and he took it to Rush Camp.
Okay.
And Rush Camp is looking at the light bulb now. And yesterday he called me and told me, who makes this? I said, why? I said, I got the guy's number here. What's the problem? He says, we never seen anything like this. Now, they work with NASA. So NASA knows about this. This is what's in the shuttle and everything else. And the reason these little bulbs are so special is they clean the air, and they feed the plants, and they feed the animals that are sent up to space in the blood work. This is the most amazing thing. I don't understand why the U.S. government doesn't put this in every building that we own. First of all, they're much brighter than this.
It feeds the plants? That's interesting to
Feeds
me.
the plants. I got all the literature here.
Wow.
It cleans the air. There are two things that they are not allowed to say that it does just because it's pending approval by the government. But Pure Light is the most strangest light bulb I've ever seen.
It says
in my life.
it eliminates odors, help people feel happier, help plants grow faster and healthier, cleans the environment inside your home of pollution, eliminates cigar and cigarette smoke and odor, and eliminate allergens.
So
it's pretty cool.
So my cat.
And they have a hospital grade and a commercial grade.
So
And then these are regular.
So my cat, I put the light bulb on because my cat, my son said that my cat's food, when he walked into the apartment, he could smell it. So I did that. I says, okay, go with me. We came back. And he said, what happened? But it was on. All it needs is an hour. We have it here in the bathrooms. We leave it on all the time because we only have one bathroom to make sure it cleans the air. This is the most amazing product I've ever seen in my life. There's a town in Texas. I met a lady at the DNC, and she writes the checks for the town. She's like the treasurer.
Yeah.
They're looking and changing every light bulb in that town to this technology. So I've been trying to get a hold of him to see if I can get them together. But this is an amazing product. We're going to take that with Fitzy with us next week to Wednesday and Thursday, because I want to offer it to other countries and see what happens.
Yep, so that'll be great.
Sounds amazing.
It's amazing what you do. I feel like I'm always cleaning this place. I need a commercial grade cleaner. But you do hospitals.
Well, no, we do medical buildings.
Medical
not
buildings, okay.
hospitals, and everything we do is green and sustainable. So it's non-toxic, no bleach, no.
How'd you get into that?
You know, the telecom industry died. I'd been in there, and my husband as well, for over 20 years. And we decided, when we were living here in Boca, and we decided, you know, our girls like it here, we like it. Let's reinvent ourselves before the word came into vogue. And we looked at different businesses and decided to open 2, sold 1 in 5 years, and have had Sparkle Team for almost 22.
Wow, so when COVID hit.
Wait a minute. Telecom and what you do now are not related.
Completely not. Other than there are cleaners that would clean the offices in which telecom
Was
companies
it?
were.
Was in.
and be.
Holy smokes.
yeah.
You talk about a change.
It's a dramatic change. But you know, the interesting thing, there was one strong parallel though that really drew me to it. First of all, I thought, well, cleaning, but that's really not what I do. But I realized as a franchisor, you don't clean, you organize it, you direct it, you create the programs. Just like McDonald's, you know, you want to buy a franchise, you have to follow the program. So it's creating the program and setting it up so that happens. The other thing is that a lot of new immigrants buy franchises. And one of the things that we did at Sprint International was a lot of grassroots effort. We serviced 3 markets, the telecom companies, the consumer, and corporations. And for the consumers, back in the day, if you remember phone cards, so we had special programs for them. And these people were always so happy to be able to reach family members. And it occurred to me, you know, when you have new immigrants working in these positions, they work their hearts out, and they are sending money back to their loved ones, trying to make things better, and they are hard workers. And I just thought, you know, there's a real tie there. And 22 years later, I can tell you I have seen kids go to college, buy homes, cars, and really set the stage for their children for an even better life. And that is pretty rewarding. So.
Excellent.
Amazing. Well,
Excellent.
Thank you so much for joining us.
My dad told me that my mother told me about my father. She says, you know, when you're the best at what you do, it doesn't matter what business you get in, you're going to attack that business like you did where you were successful. So the change that you did is tremendous. And you have kids?
Yes, 2.
That must be, I mean, they must be like so wow that you guys went from A to Z and you still raised to the top to compete. That is an accomplishment. Congratulations on that.
And then think during COVID, everyone was calling you like, please come help us.
Well, you know, it's an interesting thing about the cleaning business. It's really recession resilient.
Yeah.
Because if you have a building, we had one building that is about 99,000 square feet. And during the Great Recession, it dropped to about 42% occupancy, right? From about 95% occupancy. Well, you're not going to get new tenants leasing spaces or any brokers wanting to take anybody there if it doesn't look clean, if it doesn't look well maintained, because you need to protect your asset.
Sure.
So, so we just, you know, we've been fortunate that we chose this because, frankly, after the Great Recession, that would have been much more complicated because, as my husband likes to say, in our first year, we made more money than Chrysler and Ford combined.
That's good.
Yeah, they didn't make any. So.
That's interesting.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it and appreciate the opportunity to talk about 100 Women Who Care South Palm Beach.
So I've got a couple of women coming in this week, and just keep promoting it. And I guess
keep bringing it up.
Just keep bringing it up.
Bringing it
you know, I think Heidi with the jewelry and certain women I know are going to benefit from being there. And then others, I think everyone's going to benefit. But if you're a woman and you have a business owner, a woman, it's a win-win. Giving back. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, let's take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll talk to Christine. I think we've got this day in history. We've got some Halloween fun facts, and we've got some movie.
Excellent.
All right, more to come. We'll be right back.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Has your heater busted, computer crashed, appliance broken? Then you need ARW Home.
Life's been pretty worry-free since I got covered with ARW Home. Don't waste thousands of dollars on air conditioning, appliance repair, and replacements. Save that money with ARW Home. Protection plans that cover household appliances, systems, and electronics.
My air conditioning broke on a Sunday. I called ARW and they came out and fixed it right away.
Get your free quote today. Call or go to arwhome.com now.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now. What if you could make a free phone call and reduce your car payment by as much as $83 a month? Right now, you could be paying as high as 20% interest. Your new interest rate could be reduced to as low as 2.48%. You can refinance any existing car loan or leased car and save money every month. Take 5 minutes of your time right now. Make this free phone call and learn how to save hundreds of dollars a year by refinancing your existing car loan.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
The owners of Amp Media Productions and the Brooklyn Cafe show, Don and Freddie S., are excited to announce the launch of its new nonprofit educational charity, the Amp Media Futures Foundation. This foundation gives college students the tools that they need by providing them hands-on learning experiences in business, marketing, communication, and media creation. To donate or volunteer, contact AMP2 Media Productions by email at info@ampfutures.org.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Did you? I didn't know all that.
When I was at NYU, I went down and I was there. And you gotta remember, I was a kid. I was like 16, 17 years old. And here I am with all these adults, and I'm at the Rocky Horror, and they gave me the umbrella that has no skin. And they told me, just stand there. And all this paperwork was on me, all this confetti was on. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? What did I get myself into? And I remember it.
Didn't know all that. All right, we got some movies.
Yes, we do.
Right, so Ryan, I'm going to call him Ryan Poindexter. Ryan
He's
Guy
Ryan
is here.
Poindexter.
He put a piece together.
Is he Ryan?
He's Ryan. They have an intro for you?
Yeah, yes,
All right,
we
let's
do.
roll it.
Let's roll it.
So for the first movie I'm going to be talking about, it's Megaopolis, and wow, that was just played the clip.
Opolis.
You know, that's sort of how I felt like after seeing that movie.
Was that you?
Yeah, that was me. That
You
was me after I
orange?
saw the movie.
But this looked horrible. How was it?
Not very good. So, some background information. It's directed by the guy who directed Godfather. So, hey, I expected it must be at least pretty good. You know, if he directed the freaking Godfather. But no, it's really boring.
What's it about?
To be honest, it's very hard for me to even tell you what it's about because it's an incoherent mess. So many things happen in the movie for like no reason whatsoever that like it's like almost impossible to talk about.
Is that
Like,
bad?
Yeah, it's that
So
bad.
thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs down. All right, let's check.
Wait a minute, is it in the movies or on?
It's in the movies.
Oh my God, that's into that.
All right, let's check out the next one.
Next up is Joker.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, that was also me after seeing that movie. Side note, I saw both Megalopolis and Joker on the same day.
Oh, God.
For some reason. And yeah, I can safely say Joker 2 was more entertaining. However, it was also really not good at all. It's a jukebox musical, by the way. So they're basically Joaquin Phoenix, Lady Gaga. They're just repeating songs that already like exist. There were some songs by Frank Sinatra, and like they're not bad songs by any means. It's just, why does this movie exist? It's so unnecessary. There didn't need to be a Joker 2.
So I guess thumbs down. All right.
You know, the Joker, they put him in a court, no? It's a court. It's a musical about a court. It makes no sense, and it's probably the worst thing ever done.
Yeah, the core aspect, in my opinion, was very like interesting. It's just combining that with a musical just feels so wrong.
That and he's Psychopath and the music. All right, let's go to number 3. So far, 0 for 2.
The next one is the new movie for My Hero Academia.
It's a cartoon.
Anime. This he's gonna like. Anime?
Yes, thankfully this movie is a billion times better.
So you went to the movies to see a cartoon?
Yes. I regret nothing.
Jalen says it's good.
You went to see it. What's it about?
It's basically about this guy. His name's Deku, and a bunch of other people are in this superhero high school. If you ever heard of Sky High, it's kind of like that, but in Japan.
So this is a Japanese cartoon?
Yes.
And you loved it?
Yes.
Thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
Oh, Lord help me.
What's the name of your segment?
Cinema Spotlight.
Okay, very nice. Nice job, nicely done.
So now, Christine, you know what not to go to the movies to see. And in my opinion, it might be 0 for 3, if you know what I mean. Is that cartoon meant for people who are younger?
I mean, technically, it is targeted towards
5-year-olds, 8-year-olds.
No, not 5-year-olds. More like teenagers.
It remind me of Megatron or Gigantor. Remember Gigantor?
Yeah.
You know Gigantor?
I'm aware of Gigantor.
Have you seen it?
I have not personally seen it.
Okay, I want you to look at it and tell me if it's in the same realm as this Japanese thing you watch.
Okay.
All right. What?
Well, nice job, Ryan.
Thank you.
Awesome. We have other segments, elements.
We have a game. What's up? Crazy man in the house.
Good afternoon.
We have a segment on a game.
Okay, Abdullah put
Halloween
it.
game.
All right, should we put it on?
Do you have it?
All
All right, let's put it on. I think there's something twisted with this kid.
Abdullah did this one, I think.
I think he's twisted. Halloween music game.
What's the combo? Oh, geez, we're gonna need that. Ghostbusters. Slim Shady and Ghostbusters. The real Slim Shady and Ghostbusters. I actually knew both of them. I never know anything.
I'm not talking to you.
I don't know if that's it though.
It has to be. Slim Shady.
We're like, okay, she got one. Saturine.
What's the combo? Michael Jackson, Thriller.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga?
Lady Gaga and Poker Face. Thriller and Poker Face.
Thriller. You didn't know Poker Face, you just knew Thriller.
Question 3.
What's the combo?
Look at that, skeletons dancing.
I have no idea. Dracula.
What's it with, G-Man? Yummy Super Beast, Creeper Sorry, Baby Dragula.
Dragula. I thought it
Baby
said
girl.
Dracula. 3 for 3.
Well, they're coming out now. They're going to play.
Oh, God, yes. It rises.
I love the dancing skeletons.
Goosebumps.
Inspector Gadget.
That was Inspector Gadget?
Yeah, he's so funny.
That's what Michael reminds me of, Inspector Gadget. That's a song?
Yeah.
Turn down for what? What's the combo twice? It's Michael Jackson. Thriller. I didn't hear the ghost and stuff. It must be difficult to do this with 2 songs.
He just did it today, too.
Yeah. You have to have the ear for it.
Shit.
And if your heart stops beating, I'll be here wondering, did you get what you deserve? The end.
What was that? Magic, The Cure, Ghost?
Dead.
Dead and Magic.
I could have sworn I heard that because it killed me.
Who's the singer? Grace knows this. All right, who's the singer? Panic at the Disco.
Danny Elfman.
That was Marilyn Manson.
Wow. Isn't Marilyn Manson a guy?
Yes.
Marilyn Manson's a guy, right? With one eye, blue eye, or something.
That's crazy.
He's a strange individual.
Wow.
Listen, I'm going to throw a curveball at you. I want you to do this, but I want you to do it from the 80s music.
He had some in there. The first two we got.
No, all of them. All of them, because Manson? Strange. All right, good.
Good? All right. Christine, how'd you like the electrolytes?
Oh, I didn't get any.
I poured it. Someone else must have drank it. We'll make you another one.
That's okay.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Christine has been helping me with my insurance. I think I just got vision, dental.
Yes.
I don't know what I got. I got health, and then she's been doing some, as my other ones are expiring, she's been renewing them for me also.
Yes, we have your vision in place. We're just waiting on the dental because your husband wanted a certain plan. So I was seeing about that contract and what the cost was. I think I have a better plan on that one now. So I'm going to compare with him and help him with that by the end of the
Listen, whatever
week.
the better plan is, we'll do.
Yeah. I mean, they both are going to work well, but one's going to have more benefits.
And I got to tell you, I went to the doctor last week. I gave him the new health insurance card. I'm like, oh, it's going to go through. And it did. So, and it's all going to go to my deductible for the first or whatever, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but then it kicks in. It's
Right.
better than having nothing.
Correct.
Good.
Correct. You can see my bills now, and that was with deductible. So, I know, it's kind of crazy, my timing on things.
I have nothing to say.
But you can reach out to Christine, Kiefer Insurance. What's the best way for people to reach you, Christine?
It is 561-823-4806, or you can email me at christine@kieferinsurance.net. You can also go to my website and fill out a little contact form there at kieferinsurance.net. And that's KIEFFER for Kiefer.
Awesome, thank you. And things, maybe you'll be working with her in January or so.
Well, we're going to have to work together in December.
Yeah, we have to in
'Cause you
December
get by-
because we have
yeah.
to do 30 days before, yes. So they're queuing it all up.
But definitely, I got to tell you, the resources we have in the studio, check them all out. We're here to share them with you. All right, thank you so much for joining us. Kaizen, you can go to livekaizen.com/cafe10 for 10% discount on the electrolytes. You get for your first order the free glass jar. If you get the coffee with the sea moss and mushrooms, you get the free frother on the first time. And check it out, you got some Christmas packs coming along, and you get it within 3 days or so, and it's worth it because you get the free stuff. So check it out. I've already gone through half my new bag.
Of course you have.
I know, it's amazing.
But it's worth it. Yeah, give it a
But
try
it's
and
worth
see if
it.
it works for you.
You know, being proactive on your health instead of reactive on your health makes a huge difference.
Huge difference.
Have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.